Thierry Henry sat on a Fox Sports panel less than 24 hours ago and said something that should terrify every Portugal fan watching this tournament. Not that Ronaldo is too old, not that he is out of form. Henry pointed to one single moment in Portugal's draw with DR Congo and said this: "The team needs to score, not you need to score. Because he wants to score, he goes into the path of Bruno Fernandes." Then he went further. He's playing as a 9, but he's never been a 9. And he's not acting as a 9. That is not criticism of a player having a bad night. That is a World Cup winner telling you, on camera, with footage, that Ronaldo is structurally breaking his own team in real time. Do you think Henry's right, or he's overstepping? Because what he showed next made it very hard to disagree with him. Here is the moment Henry built his entire case around. Second half, João Cancelo on the ball, working space down the right. Bruno Fernandes, Portugal's most creative player, a man built to find pockets in exactly this kind of position, was making the run that should have been the easiest chance of Portugal's night. Ronaldo saw the same passage of play and made his own run. Straight into the 6-yard box, straight into the space Fernandes needed. Henry slowed the footage down and explained it like a coach correcting a youth player. If Ronaldo lets Fernandes occupy that space, the defender has to make an impossible choice: track the run or hold the line. Instead, Ronaldo took the space for himself. The defender had nothing to think about. The chance died before it started. This is not a one-off. This is not Henry picking on a 41-year-old having a tough night against a well-organized defense. This is a pattern Henry has watched for years, and on Wednesday night in front of millions, he finally said it plainly. Ronaldo wants to be the 9. Ronaldo has never played like a 9. And every time he makes that choice in a crowded box, somebody else's better chance disappears with it. We told you yesterday that Ronaldo has now gone 10 straight major tournament games without a goal. 10. That stat alone was already forcing uncomfortable questions inside the Portugal camp. But the goal drought was always survivable as an isolated problem. Bad luck, bad finishing. A keeper having the game of his life. What Henry just did was remove bad luck from the conversation entirely. He showed you, frame by frame, that the problem is not finishing. The problem is decision-making. And decision-making does not improve with age. It gets harder to change. Bruno Fernandes said nothing publicly. He does not need to. His Portugal career has been built on exactly the kind of intelligent movement Henry just praised and Ronaldo just blocked. João Felix, Rafael Leão, Vitinha, João Neves, every one of Portugal's other attacking weapons operates on the same logic Henry is describing. Find the space, trust the system, score as a team. Ronaldo, by Henry's read, is the only player on that pitch still playing like the entire structure should bend around him. So here's the question nobody inside Portugal's camp wants to answer out loud, and the one we need to sit with for a second. If Henry is right, if this is genuinely about positioning and selfishness rather than fitness or age, then benching Ronaldo was never actually about protecting a declining 41-year-old. It was about protecting Bruno Fernandes' best position on the pitch. It was about giving João Felix room to actually receive the ball where he is dangerous. Martinez is not just managing a legend's ego. He is managing a tactical obstruction that happens to wear the captain's armband. Comment below with one word, selfish or legend, and tell us which one you actually believe after watching that sequence. Portugal play again soon. The same problem will be sitting on the bench, waiting to be picked again, unless Martinez finally does what every single piece of evidence is now telling him to do. Henry didn't speculate. He didn't guess. He showed the exact moment, named the exact teammate, and let the footage make the argument for him. That is a different level of accusation than anything we've heard from pundits all tournament. We already told you yesterday why Martinez doesn't have the guts to drop him. Now you know exactly what dropping him would actually fix. If you haven't seen that video yet, it's linked right there on screen. Go watch it next, because between that one and this one, you'll understand exactly why Portugal's biggest World Cup obstacle isn't an opponent, it's their own captain. Subscribe if you want every Ronaldo update from this World Cup before anyone else gets it.